Where do I begin, man? Where do my grievances begin and where do they end?
Mm,
You know
that's
what?
a question.
I know where my grievances begin. So, last night, I was talking to someone, and the situation with the, at least the media, in terms of just a quick mention about the bots and the PS5s and all that crap came up. And I'm over here like, they are really late. It's basically been a year now.
No. It's been a fucking decade at this point. Those bots aren't new.
But I'm talking
They're just
about,
coming up into the limelight because of the fucking pandemic, which stopped shit from fucking moving.
no, they didn't even mention that. They specifically mentioned the whole PS5 situations with the bots. They didn't mention the bots in any other capacity.
Okay. They're late, but okay.
That's what I was saying. They're really late. And in all honesty, it kind of frustrates me because it's like, how are you guys just not finding out about this now? No, 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 no. That's not the right. That's not the right way to word it. It's more like this has been going on for about the past year, basically, and you guys are just now having it as a cliff note or footnote in your things now. When this could have been said literally the day following, or at least the week following, because it was big, it was annoying, and it literally really hard to ignore if you have any idea.
hmm
Also, off subject, I need to go after the orientation matrix, so you can set that up because I don't know what to do. But yeah,
Alright, we're just doing the vaults.
okay. But yeah,
Orientation is the first one, right?
yes sir. But yeah, it's like
Mm-hmm.
it's like what the heck? Wait, hold on.
It depends on what the media was saying after. Like, were they just saying, well, it's this, and that? Did they blame someone specifically for it?
No, obviously.
Seems about right. Seems about right.
Obviously they didn't. Obviously they were just sitting there twiddling their thumbs for who knows how long, and then when something finally happens, like, oh my goodness, this is happening. We should probably, report on this, even though it's not like this would be a big financial problem for the companies in question and for the people that are trying to purchase it. And then it brings up the fact of how inept the we are, or the company is, or any of the middlemen that they associate themselves with are, because technically speaking, this is not the first time this has happened.
Mm-hmm. It just shows how well these companies take their online services and how
And,
protected they really are.
and you know what? Seeing as I just said it, let me segue real quick. The middlemen, Walmart, Target, Best Buy, Radio Shack, all of them, every single one of them, especially Walmart. So why is it? Maybe you can help me understand, MC. Maybe you can help me understand. Why is it that they get this idea that it's all of a sudden okay to just, up the prices on consoles and just introduce bundles that are thousands of dollars, that cost nearly, not thousands of dollars, but cost near 1K and up.
The thing is, one company was smart enough and they said, oh wait, if we put in bundles, we're gonna stop scalpers, which means they can stop fucking, taking all the fucking things. And at the same time, companies are like, we can also fuck up the consumer and get more money out of them. So they give you these bundles. Some companies do it right, where they give you another controller or fucking a charging station, this or that. But then there are other ones that are like, here's an extra game. Now went up another $100. Some bundles aren't even fucking worth the price because of the fact that they give you a bunch of useless shit. There's some bundles where they fucking give you third-party accessories. Which means, guess what? You paid $8,000, well, $800 for your fucking PS5 bundle, and they gave you some crappy 99-cent store fucking headphones with it.
Then let's not forget the fact that at this point, right now, I kind of feel bad for the people that really want to get a PlayStation, but then hopefully they have enough logic to look at the fact that, wait a minute, if I spend this amount of money on it, because some of the bundles, quote unquote, I'm just going to be honest with you, quote unquote bundles that they have are only worth, they usually want you to spend about, like you said, about $800 and up. Like, you developed a faulty failsafe for purchases. Because technically speaking, the people that were able to mass purchase PS5s would probably have the spending power to still mass purchase PS5s, even if they're in bundle form or not.
Yep.
Or at least...
Because literally, these companies are fucking themselves over.
Or at least...
And then they want to turn around and be like, look, no more PS5s. Like, bitch, you're part of the problem.
Or at least, that's my logic. And that's how I see it, because when I think about it, it's like, I want to own a PS5, but I don't want to own a PS5 that I had to pay, close to $1,000 for. That's not including taxes, because guess what, buddy? If they say, oh, this is worth this much, no, it's actually worth this much, because they're going to be tacking on a tax, which is going to probably be about 70% of the overall total of the product you're purchasing.
I'd say about that much.
So, you're getting screwed over with base purchase. You're being screwed over with the sales tax. You're being screwed over with any little add-ons or add, because guess what? They're not, like you said, they're third party. Not many third parties are known for actually being, good.
Mm-hmm.
So there's really no feasible way that you can really win outside of spending maybe, let's say, no, $1,250, maybe $1,150. Yeah, about $1,150.
Yep.
For the total purchase, and then all you have is a PS5 with maybe a charger base, charger cord, maybe some cheap wannabe Astro headphones. Well, you and then and then it gets better. And then there's the fact, like you said, that some of them just wants to sell you the PS5 with the game, which I believe those are the ones that are usually the most expensive bundles, the ones that actually go well over $1,000 in terms of purchases, which I still find really fucking hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Because then it reminds me of the fact that the PS5 doesn't really have any exclusive games at the moment. It has Ratchet and Clank. It has God of War, because Horizon, the new Horizon game, that's also
Coming out in February,
and it's coming out also on the PS4. So you don't even have to really worry about getting it on the PS5 if you already own a PS4.
yeah. The only game that they tried to do that with was Ratchet and Clank, and I understand why they ended up going down that route because of how they made the game. Still doesn't change the fact that definitely fucked with its sales because of the fact that how everything's going on right now.
And then let's not forget the fact that what was it? What was it? Oh, right. If I were to boil down the PS5's current existence, it's just an emulator for PS4 games. They play at a higher resolution and higher and a slightly higher FPS. That's it.
I couldn't hear you. What did you say?
I said the PS5 is a glorified emulator for the PS4, where you can play
At this point, it is.
PS4 games at a higher resolution and a slightly higher FPS.
Yeah.
I said it, and I mean it, because there's really not every game that currently exists on the PS5 has been ported over from the PS4. Anyone that will want to fight me on this, they're free to do so. They're just gonna die on that hill. Long and the short of it.
Let's do the vault, by the way.
Yeah, I'm trying to slowly but surely, literally putting around trying to find the damn things. No, that's the wrong way.
But yeah, it's just right now that's just the current situation with the PS5.
And the thing
Like
is,
not even saying, oh, it's because I like the 60 FPS. It's like no, but no, it's not worth it.
yeah, and it kind of kills me because the thing is that in the beginning, I really wanted a PS5. It looked really cool. It looked amazing. The UI looked, for once, the UI looked clean. It looked like they took their time with it, you know?
Yeah.
Follow me. I will take you to the safety interlock.
But then, after witnessing all the BS that transpired, it's like I don't want to be that guy, but I'm almost not buying a PS5 out of principle. No longer out of having a lack of funds, but merely out of principle. And I don't want to be like that. You
Yep.
know, for me, someone who's been with Sony products literally since birth, since 1996, it's and the thing is, I'm not even really blaming Sony. It's more like because they tried after several months to where you could apply to purchase directly from them, which is cool, but that's merely a chance. That's not guaranteed. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I only known of a couple of people who actually did get it off of them, but that's the thing, only a couple of people. Like, it's just...
And the thing is, it's like, okay, cool. Sony's trying to do a thing. They're actually trying, at least bring some kind of, alternate solution to the problem, but they really can't because they still have this problem with, trying to get their stocks up and trying to produce more, and they're still selling nearly at a net loss. So then they have to keep their, even though they literally sold out day -1 because people were able to somehow put in their pre-orders the day before, Sony officially announced pre-orders, which I still find really fucking hilarious. It's safe to say that we will probably won't get an actual resolution to this situation until maybe another year or so down the line.
Once everything starts getting back together, then there'll be a fucking resolution. But until now, it's not going to be for another couple of years.
And I hate to think that because it. Oh, you know what? I just remembered something. But continuing on, I hate to think that because it's like I want to continue. They've been doing good as of late, even though they've been they've been really annoying with the situation of trying to actually keep hold of their older games, which I really wish and hope they'll stop messing around and actually do that. You know, make it possible to where we can still play all the old PS1 games, all the old PS2 games, all the old PS3 games. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't know how to do this puzzle thing up here, so I'm gonna let you guys do it. I ain't touching it.
You gotta go into your tunnel.
Well, I know that, but I don't know the fucking password. I don't know how to determine the password.
It's from up to down. Just fucking fail it real quick. Bitch. Lucky number 2? Nope. 1, 2, what is it? There's this one. And there's this one. And that one.
Good shit. Yeah. It's, you know, I really want to stay on subject, but but what I'm thinking about is really bothering me at the moment. So I'm gonna go ahead and just say it. So I find it funny that in light of everything that's going on, the thing that I had said was going to happen is slowly but surely starting to happen. And that is Sony slowly moving their product over to the PC scene. Which, in all honesty, with the way things are going, I do not mind it. I really don't.
Oh yeah. It's
Like,
slowly turning into PC being a better option than consoles.
yeah, and you know what? At this point in my life, if I were 5 years younger, I'd be arguing against this vehemently. But in all honesty, with the way things are going, I do not mind it. I actually like it. Do I want to see Do I want to see them put all of their exclusives on PC? No, I just want to see more of their games on PC. You know,
Yeah.
as a way to preserve their games, because it seems like Sony doesn't know how to actually do that. You know?
Yeah, I mean, like, they could have easily. And there's one thing that they could have easily done is just remake, or controversial topic, remaster some of the old PS3 games.
Man, the thing is
But if they open up the PC, they won't even have to worry about that. Because of the simple fact that they're gonna be able to just port it in, and then mods and all those will take it down from there.
Yep. 1 down, 7 to go, I think. I wish they would give me more than one orientation matrix. But yeah, you're right. At this point, them just simply moving their games over to PC would be better than them suffering from the situation of, oh, we can't get any video game sales because we don't have enough actual people owning a PS5, and therefore screwing over our, you know,
The devs.
yeah, our development teams and our studios. So you know what? Let's just go ahead, move them over to PC, so that way they can still get purchases, they can still see money, they can still be money coming through. And
Yeah.
and truthfully, I actually like that. With the way things are going right now, I actually really like that idea, because then not only do I have the option to play, God of War in all of its damnable glory, or
One, two,
Horizon.
1 through freaking Ascension, really. If
Yeah,
we really go into it.
and
Like
all
imagine, I know you didn't play God of War Ascension's multiplayer, but that shit was fun. The same with Starhawk, the same with Warhawk, the same with Mag. So many games that were PS3 exclusives that can fucking benefit from being on a PC right now. And PlayStation will be in a good spot because they won't even have to be throwing money into new games. They'll just be old games with, you know, better FPS, and that's all that matters.
now, the only thing I know, the only problem that I can see is licensing, because there's a
Of
lot of
course.
games that Sony doesn't own the license to anymore. But I'm pretty sure at this point, this would give them a reason to try to regain those licenses, because there was still the whole miniature debacle with them trying to close the PS3 store, which still had a good, basically all of their PS3 games that would pretty much fall to the wayside because they don't know how to keep all the games. Like, I don't know if they don't realize it. I know they know, but I don't think they really know about how much people really loved their previous generations of games.
Ratchet and Clank Crank in Time.
Oh,
The
hell yeah.
original Ratchet and Clank trilogy,
Yeah.
to name a few.
Hell, Deadlocked, which, funnily enough, was ported over to the PS3, but not with any of the other games.
Jack X, Jack and Dexter trilogy.
Here's the funny part. Jack X and the Jack and Dexter trilogy was actually ported over to PS4. But,
No, but I mean on PC.
yeah, on PC it'd be better.
That'd be fucking dope.
Now, my only thing is, will they be cool enough to allow mod support? That's my thing.
Now, you have to check the current fucking,
Oh, no, I know. I already know. Sony is vehemently against mods on console.
No, I was gonna say, like, you need to look in if there are new mods for Horizon Zero Dawn, since that's already on PC. The same with, that other zombie game that I forgot the name of.
Now take the concoction and throw it against the large cloaca I have.
Damn, I completely forgot the name of it. But you know what I'm talking about. We just need to see if they have mods on or not.
And then, like, the more I think about it, like, the potential. But we're just gonna have to wait and see. That's a wait and see kind of situation.
Because if I remember correctly, a while ago, they ended up buying up the rights to the name PlayStation PC.
Oh yeah, they did. They did.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, if they go down that route, they'll be in a better position than they are now. Because right now, a lot of people are saying that Xbox is killing it, and I'm just there like, I mean, yes and no. When it comes to exclusives, people seem to be having problems with that, even with the Infinite.
Because, alright, let's be honest. Off subject, real quickly, segue, we're gonna make this short. They don't really know what to do with the IPs anymore. I'm gonna leave it there.
I'll accept that. I'll only look to what Gears of War has been doing and Halo. That should answer that.
Alright, moving on. Continuing on. Yeah, I would really like to see them do that. Just, don't be dicks about it. That's my only thing. Don't be dicks about it. Don't impose super restrictions on modding. Allow people to actually have fun with the games that they loved growing up with.
Yeah.
That's all I want. That's literally all I want. That's the only thing I truly want. And then after that, sure, go ahead, be my guest. Just pick and choose when you're going to release games on PC. Just don't let it be, too long. When it comes to exclusive ones, I'm okay with waiting maybe close to 2 years at most for a PC port. Seeing as the games are, developed for PC in question to begin with, and then is downscaled for console, or at least that's how I understand the original way for, developing a game was. But besides that, going back to the grim dark of this situation.
Yeah. I mean, at that point in time, the only thing we have to really worry about is what type of online they're gonna do. Are they gonna go down the Xbox route, or are they gonna just open up their own marketplace and be like, here, buy it directly from us?
It'd be smart for them to open up the marketplace and allow people to do direct purchases. Because in that way, you're just pretty much, you have a better grasp on the things that are currently available to you. And truthfully, it cuts out the middleman.
This is true.
That's what I want. I want to cut out the middleman. I'm tired of having to constantly deal with
So you didn't think it would be a good idea for them to go down the Netflix Xbox shit?
I don't know. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know yet. I didn't really think about that.
Because that's what I'm saying. Because already Xbox was smart enough to get in the middle of that before PlayStation. But the thing that PlayStation has is that instead of putting random ass games, they can put in their exclusives, since they do have a good amount of them.
Maybe. Maybe. But for now, I kind of want to focus on just their regular online storefront. Because I don't want them to have a fucking, what's it called? An Epic Games situation where, Epic Games tried to mimic Steam and then failed horribly. I don't want that. We already got enough problems. We don't need more.
Yeah, I mean, that is an interesting situation right there. Because either way, Xbox is already in a better position because of the fact that they've already been on top of that.
Then let's not forget the fact that we're pretty much, whether we like to admit it or not, we're pretty much moving towards that era. Because now consoles, like I said this about 3 years ago, I don't have it recorded, I wish I did. But about 3 years ago I had said consoles are slowly but surely turning into miniature PCs. Hell, actually I'm not even the only one who said it. Fucking Angry Joe said it years ago, that consoles are slowly turning into miniature PCs.
Yeah. At this point, they should just fucking go fully into the PC market. Because, again, that's the thing that we're seeing right now, is that PC market is more reliable than the console market.
Truly it is. Truly it is.
No, don't get me wrong, I hate that fact as much as anybody else, because I like having my own disc. I don't want the internet to go down one day and then there you go, there's all my games gone.
Yeah, that's the one true downside that I can really see is you don't really reliably have all the things that you want. There's always that maybe of, if all my stuff is digital and then all of a sudden something wipes my hard drive, there's all my games gone.
Mm-hmm.
Or if I'm using a service where I need to pay some kind of payment every month or every year, there goes all my games.
Which is currently the problem with one of the few problems that fucking the Xbox shit has. But once you stop fucking paying the goddamn that subscript, there goes all those games that you picked up from there.
Yeah, I get that, and I really can't argue against that. Let's just hope that at some point in time there'll be, some way, like maybe by the time we're old, physical copies will make a resurgence again, most likely, because we seem to like repeating ourselves in terms of historical, happenings anyways.
I mean, the best thing that the companies can do at this point when it comes to that is just be like, look, here's a collector's edition with a physical disc of the game. and use that as a talking point to why you should buy the fucking collector's edition. Or give you an opportunity to fucking buy the physical disc, you know.
Okay, power's on. Now we gotta use that code on the door.
Because this digital age is both good and bad at the same time, and fuck, if anything happens... Well, I mean, only look at what's been happening with fucking Nintendo. God, how many of their games are basically fucking gone because they don't know how to preserve games correctly.
That's just, I'm be honest with you, that's Nintendo being straight up just asses, in all honesty.
Do not simply guess.
Because,
They have flamethrowers now?
But you will certainly
like, you know, I don't even want to go there. That's a whole different conversation within itself, man. But that's kind of the main thing. Preserving our games, making sure they're always there, because that's years, centuries of just history. Feasibly gone.
Decades, really, at this point.
Yeah, really, truly. But you know what? Besides that, I guess the only point I have left to make with this here thing is, in terms of the PS5 anyways, is that I truly want Sony to get on their fucking A game. Get the shit
Yeah.
together. And at least make more of an effort. And trying to make some kind of compromise with the third parties that they're dealing with. Because I'm getting really tired of waking up in the morning, checking my emails, doing my usual. Then I go, and then I just get bored. You know what? I'm gonna go see what's on, see if I can purchase anything off Walmart, see if any prices have gone down. Because, you know, I want a new TV. And then, lo and behold, to see, oh, PlayStation 5 bundles for $800, $900,
And then...
$1,200.
Because this is the thing. The bundles are both good and bad at the same time. Because yes, you're paying more, which is the bad, but the good is that the bots aren't able to fucking pick it up anymore, because then scalpers will be getting a net fucking negative. They'll be paying more and then not being able to fucking, you know, do anything with it. Have a bunch of shit that they're not gonna have to know what to do with. But then again, there are people that are stupid enough to buy fucking PlayStations from scalpers. They're just... I don't understand people anymore with how that worked.
Yeah. Give me a second. Let me check and see how many I need. I don't even want to think about it. I really don't.
It's just... That's just the problem with the fucking... with just people nowadays, where they're just like, you know what? This is new, so I'm gonna buy it. Not knowing exactly what it is or what it has, or if it even is worth it.
We gotta run it.
Because we can't lie. That's good. That's okay. What we can't lie is the fact that, well, last gen fucking other generations, yes, they didn't come out exactly with a bunch of exclusives, but they had games. And it only started becoming a problem around the PlayStation 4 era with the Xbox One, where it's just like, the exclusives are coming, but they're not coming out immediately. Therefore, you shouldn't pre-order nor buy the PlayStation or Xbox right off the bat. Nintendo hasn't been popular until Switch, so...
You know what? I'm about to end this stream. I'll start up another one. I'm gonna rename it because I'm about to get into the general of everything that's been going on, and I have a lot to say about that. So, give me a minute.